There he is, the man who will be king.
You already know it. Hey, I'm right here, and I'm getting ready to take you down.
You gonna need an army, son, because I'm ready to battle, and I ain't going down easy.
I don't need an army. I'm an army of one, and I'm going off tonight.
Whoa. Settle down, homie. You just having a little fun. This here is basketball, not war. We'll settle this on the court.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94 here with another NBA 2K MyCareer gameplay. And today we are taking on Paul George and the Indiana Pacers. We always talking trash before the game starts, kind of like how me and Jackson Ellis was back in 2K14. But that's another story that's an old story for an old game. So anyway, so without further ado, let's just get into this game. Starting off with the dunk. There we go. Balling. I took my goggles off because I don't know why I took my goggles off. No, I'm playing away. That's why my goggles off. I forgot to re-equip them for my away attire, but apparently for my away attire I took my goggles. My goggles are off. I don't like that, but whatever though. So anyways though, we're taking on the Indiana Pacers, and did you see your boy? Apparently I don't need goggles. That is the worst cutscene. That is the worst replay ever. All we did was just look at the referee booty. But anyways though, we're taking on the Indiana Pacers, and the superstar in the Indiana Pacers goes by the name of Paul George, and that was a travel by Roy Hibbert. He just literally held the ball and took 3 steps back. But anyways though, so throw it down again. Oh my goodness, where's the defense at? Oh yeah, that's right, that's Xavier Henry. He never plays defense. So anyways though, Paul George has announced that he is aiming to make his return in March, and I have looked at the standings for Indiana, and they are actually not that far off from actually being in the playoffs. The only problem is I don't see them making the playoffs because of the team that's ahead of them right now, the Detroit Pistons, who've been playing like fire, who've been playing like this is do or die for them. Like, this is their last chance to make something of themselves. And yeah. So it can happen, but I don't see it happening. Mainly why I don't see it happening is mainly because the Pacers are they're trash. They're just playing like trash. I mean, I think Frank Vogel is probably still the best coach, but obviously when you got rid of Mr. Lance can make him dance, and Roy Hibbert playing like just. Roy Hibbert is an utterly walking piece of media. Roy Hibbert is out here looking like Kwame Brown, bruh. For real. Roy Hibbert is out here looking like Kwame Brown. He making Kwame Brown look good. He making them think that I think, low key, y'all should have kept Pacers. Y'all should have kept Andrew Bynum, because you probably would have got better production out of him than you would have out of Roy Hibbert. I'm just saying, man. Roy Hibbert out here looking like Kwame Brown. I'm sorry, dog. This dude, he getting out rebounded. He barely putting up points. He the biggest body on the floor. Can't even get a simple hook up. He can't even get a simple hook shot to go in. Come on, man. Out here playing like this is Kwame Brown 2.0, man. I bet Kwame Brown could play better than that right now. Put Kwame Brown on your team. Let's see how Kwame Brown could do versus Roy Hibbert. I really want to see this. Maybe that'll wake him up. David West, he's trying, but he can't do it. He just can't do it by himself, man. So anyways though, so hit the extra release right there. Paul George has said his return to come back in March, but honestly, it's mainly just a waste of time. I mean, if he's just doing it just to get a feel for the court, get his confidence back, or whatever, I'm cool with that. I mean, I say he got more heart than Derrick Rose did, because I mean, Derrick Rose, when he was fine and handy dandy, practicing with the team, he would always be on the court before the games and stuff like that, practicing, shooting, dunking, and stuff like that. And then he wouldn't suit up and play. I'd probably say Paul George has more heart than Derrick Rose. That's all I'm gonna say. Derrick Rose don't have a lot of heart for him. Don't have a lot of heart. That's one thing I always said about Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose don't have that heart. He don't play with that passion like he did his MVP season. The MVP season, he played with passion because he felt like he was the best player. You feel like you're the best player, but you don't have the heart to take. You don't have that heart and that confidence, and that really bothers me. You can't say you're the best, but then you ain't got the heart and to just play off a torn ACL. But then Paul George coming back from literally breaking his knee bending in all sizes and forms and stuff like that. And then no. Listen, Derrick Rose, you ain't got no heart, bruh. You ain't got no heart you ain't got no passion for this game like Paul George do. Paul George got more heart than you, bro. I'm sorry. Like that really makes Derrick Rose look bad at this point, because how you gonna be playing? You basically are teasing fans. You're teasing the city of Chicago. You teasing fans everywhere you go. Like, oh yeah, I'm cool now. I can dribble. I can run. I can dunk. I'm playing scrimmages with the team. I'm playing one-on-one with the coaches and all this stuff. But no, I ain't gonna suit up. You didn't suit up in the playoffs, and your team got eliminated in 5 games in the second round. I'm sorry, but Derrick Rose is. Y'all be jumping on Blake Griffin talking about how soft he is. Derrick Rose is just as soft. I feel like Derrick Rose is softer. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Rose don't play with no heart, man. Derrick Rose thinks he's the best player, but fails to realize he thinks he's the best player. Fails to realize that his team is actually now good. No wonder they're struggling at this point. No wonder they lose games and they win games. They're still a good team that can still be in contention for the conference finals. I mean, I don't see it, but it's something there that can make it happen. It's just a matter of Derrick Rose sees it, because I don't think Derrick Rose sees it like everybody else is seeing it. I think how we're all seeing it is we see the potential. We see the potential. We see where things can go. Derrick Rose still thinks it's 2011, 2012. Time has changed. Jimmy Butler was an all-star and you weren't. Pau Gasol was an all-star and you weren't. And Pau Gasol is actually a 2-time champion, as a matter of fact. So I would definitely look to him to get us some buckets in the paint, considering how skilled and how talented he is. There's a reason why teams really needed his services, and there's a reason why he came here, because he felt like he could win a championship. But when you playing with a point guard who thinks he's all that but has no heart to like, come on, man. Derrick Rose ain't got no heart, man. I'm just sorry, man. I'm sorry, all you Bulls fans out there, Derrick Rose fans. I'm sorry, man, but Derrick Rose ain't got no heart, man. He ain't got no heart for the game. He ain't got no passion like he did in 2011. 2011, he was playing off pure passion and heart, and then all of a sudden he turns his ACL. He lost. I understand his ACL. He probably lost all confidence or whatever. But dude, it's been years now. It's been years now. Okay, I know it's 2015. It ain't been that long, but it's been years now. You should be back on track. Like Kobe tore his Achilles, came back, broke his knee, came back, and still was playing his ass off. You don't tell me nothing about injuries affecting how you play, because Kobe has heart. Kobe ain't the type of person who's just gonna sit out just because. that's the problem with the NBA today. Players are so quick to sit out games instead of just play. You know what I'm saying? Like Kobe Bryant, that type of dude. That's why I'm not a big fan of Kobe Bryant, but I respect his game. I respect who he is as a person. I respect his game. He ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? He's he's one of the last few dudes in the NBA who actually likes playing basketball and playing basketball every day. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't trying to rest. He ain't trying to, he ain't trying to rest. He ain't trying to settle for less. He's trying to get better every day. He's even though as great as he is, he's still trying to get better every day. That's the one thing I love about Kobe Bryant is his work ethic, and that's the problem with a lot of these NBA players today. They don't have Kobe's work ethic to make themselves better. That's why I feel the way I feel about Derrick Rose. That's why I say Derrick Rose is soft. He ain't got the heart. He ain't got the passion for the game. Because he ain't out here playing like he should be playing. You are a former MVP of the league. You should at least put up MVP number status. You should at least be an all-star this year. You should at least be. You should be in the same conversation with James Harden and Stephen Curry. That's just me. Listen, man. Paul George coming back. Paul George is coming back. He's finna make his return. He ain't settling for less. He's out here trying to really make something of himself. Meanwhile, you still sitting here. I'm tired of all these Derrick Rose fans out here, man, talking about how great Derrick Rose is. Derrick Rose ain't great. He just believe he great. He ain't great. He got a good team. A great coach. He got a good team, a great coach. Probably one of the best big men he gonna ever have on his team in Pau Gasol, and yet he plays with no heart. He plays with no heart. He doesn't play with passion to me. He might put up some great numbers here and there, but it shouldn't be here and there. It shouldn't be here and there. It should be every night. When he steps on that floor, he should always be putting up 30 to 25 points a game. When he steps on that floor, he should be putting up, he shouldn't be slacking, man. Why is he doing all this stuff? Why does he keep acting like this? Like, why is Derrick Rose acting like this? This is the only problem I have with Derrick Rose. What has happened to him? Like, I understand you lost your confidence, bro, but it was just the ACL. It was just one ACL tear, okay? The torn meniscus thing, that just happened. Okay, that just happened. You should learn. Now you know not to bend your leg as far as you need to bend, not to try to go all out as far as you need to. I understand. Slow it down, I understand you trying to become a jump shooter now because you don't want to drive to the lane as much as you used to because you don't want to mess up your knees again. I understand that, but if you're not a great shooter and he still shows flashes of his ability to drive to the basket and still put points up in the paint. Only problem is I can understand you slowing down and not doing that as much, but the only problem is you shouldn't stop. Don't slow down the offense just so you can take a jump shot that you had no purpose taking. Be a point guard. You know what I'm saying? Like, be a point guard. Get assists. Pass the ball. You have other teammates. He doesn't understand that. That's why I think, down the line, Derrick Rose is down the line, Derrick Rose is going to turn into Tracy McGrady. Down the line, Derrick Rose is going to turn into Tracy McGrady. He was a good player when he was, but something happened, and now he gonna be a side. He gonna be a role player. He gonna be a role player. He gonna be a 6-man coming off the bench in the near future. I can already see it. Derrick Rose ain't finna be nothing in the future, bro. Unless he turns it around and understands the role of a point guard. You know what I'm saying? It's not 2011. It's not 2012 anymore. It's a new day. You got a new team. You got young guys who are ready to come out there and play every night. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why Jimmy Butler was an all-star this year. There's a reason why Pau Gasol was an all-star this year and you weren't. Because they're playing greats and I don't know what to say, man. Other than Derrick Rose, get your shit together.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. With these checked in,
grow some balls, and grow some balls in your pants, and just get it together, man. Cause you out here playing like a little bitch right now, dog. I'm sorry. I mean, excuse my language, but dog, you playing like a little bitch right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, grow up, man. Like, grow a pair, man.
Here's the franchise, and Hibbert with the block.
Derrick, I mean, Paul George coming back, and he's showing that he got more heart than you, and he was and Paul George ain't even an MVP. You know what I'm saying? He never won MVP, All-Star MVP, or regular season MVP, Finals MVP. But he has the heart and the heart and the passion for the game to come back and say, I'm gonna turn things around and help my team get better. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then there's you, who don't want to play the game. You care more about your health than you do about your team. But that's just me, though. That's just me. I know I probably went in the territory I shouldn't have went into. I know probably a lot of people gonna be bitching at me in the comment section below. Like I said, man, leave your dislikes, leave your hateful comments. I'll delete them later. That's just me. I feel like Derrick Rose is soft. He want to prove it to me otherwise. Turn your game around and be a point guard for once. Try to be a point guard for once. Stop trying to score other points. You got other weapons on your team now. He needs to learn how to utilize that. But that's just me, though. Anyways, though, that's the game. We take care of business against Paul George and Indiana Pacers. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for joining us tonight in our presentation of NBA on 2K Sports. Now our Jordan Player of the Game.
Good work out there, Scrap.
Yeah, man, taking care of business.
I feel that.